Good afternoon. Just a short video on what I keep in my reasonably small bag. It's the over the shoulder bag, so it swings around in front of you so you can change lenses very easy. On the side I have a GorillaPod, which is, everybody knows these are so handy for doing all sorts of photography, videoing and everything. So that's the one I got. I do also mainly use a travel tripod as well, which I might do a video about. Not an over expensive one, and I think it's really good. Lovely ball head on it. Such a good ball head on it. I have just bought one for about £20 to fit on top of my Gorilla Pod, because as you can see I've got a rather dodgy looking one on there at the moment from a very old tripod. All it manages to do is just stay tight. So next couple of days I hope to be renewing that. So in the top here I keep a puffer ball, just a puffer blower, just to clean off things. Oh, it jumps out at me. Remote release battery charger. This one is USB type charger, and it will charge the batteries quite quickly. So yeah, plug it in your car. You've got an Android device, you will plug into those quite happily and charge batteries up. This is a very small, lightweight reflector that I got, one of these pop out ones. Very nice. Very handy if you want to do something. You can use it as a white surface, you can use it as the reflector, and do all sorts of things with it. So it's quite easy to roll up and put away. Some people, I know some people have trouble with that, but once you get the knack of it, it's not too bad. Ring flash. This, believe it or not, is a very cheap ring flash. I think it cost me 20 quid, and it really is quite a good ring flash. I must admit I don't use it as a flash. I just use it as a light source, so I can turn it on and all the LEDs light up, and I use it as a light source. So I find it's easier to monitor what you're taking with the light source than using the flash. So yeah, just horses for courses, isn't it? You know, my preference. And it also has a step downs on it for the macro lens I use. I think it's a 52mm, so this has to be stepped down from a 55. So bit of a nuisance, but there you go. I don't use it that much, so you know, it's just one of those things. It's always in your bag in case you need it. Red light, in case you do some night photography. Cheap and cheerful. Bought it from the pound shop for a £1. Cards, spare cards. Everybody's got to carry spare cards, haven't they? A nice little case. And the camera to computer cable, kept in the bag so I know where it is. Favourite putting things down and not being able to find them. Oh, the other thing in that top section, shower caps, very handy. I just looked at whether we might have in a minute, might need those, but they're always handy to pop over the camera. Even though the Olympus system, the kit lens, is waterproof, it can be. The fact is that, you know, you don't want to leave it in the rain too long, do you? So yeah. So right, in this part is just cleaning cloths. Pegs. I use pegs for all sorts of things, and a bit of string. Very handy. Never go anywhere without a bit of string and a peg or two. Cleaning fluid for your lens. Cleaning pen. Second cleaning pen. Oh, blimey. One of these very handy clip things, you know, the crocodile, that one's very strong, holds all sorts. Another peg and a bag of Allen keys and bits and pieces. You never know, do you? Oh, that's that. Right. And then the main bag, the main part of the bag, obviously we have some ND grads and sorts. This is a new system. They never tried it yet. I only got it a couple of days ago, so I haven't tried these out on the camera. So I will be trying it out. Silly money. 20 quid I think it was. So I don't know what they're going to be like, but anything's worth a try. I'll try anything once. Microfiber cloth for rainy days, and obviously the Olympus EM5 Mark II with the kit lens on, 14 to 150. Very nice kit lens. I really like that lens. It works really, really well. I'm quite surprised, you know, for a kit lens. It's absolutely brilliant. And it tells me it's splash proof, yes, written on the bottom. And a slide plate. I do like the slide plate on this. It gives me an extra grip as well. Even though I've not got big hands, I don't have problems with the grip on this Olympus. But I wanted the slide plate and it came with that. It's not the Olympus one, it is a third party one. But it does give me very nice access to the compartment underneath. And I can take off the grip if I want to. I don't have to have that on there. So yeah, the same with the slide plate at the other end. It's detachable. I do have a polarizing filter in there. Extension tubes for macro work. If you want to do macro work, you can use the extension tubes. You can use them for virtually anything. The 300. Now this is a 75 to 300. I forgot what this one is. 4.8 to 6.7. It's the Mark II version, and I really like this lens for wildlife. I use it a lot for wildlife. It's a nice lens, and I can get some good results out of it. The whole camera could be a little bit faster, but why I bought the 5 was that it was an entry camera for me from Nikon. If you see the last film I put up, the last video, was why I changed from Nikon to Olympus. And the Nikon, the Olympus 1 was due for an update, and I didn't know when it was going to come out. And he said to me, well, if you buy that and it's updated next month, don't come crying back to me. So I took his advice, went for the 5, and I think it's a lovely camera. Could do with updating a little bit faster, and perhaps 1 or 2 more pixels in it would be nice, something like about 20, and you know, let's say a little bit faster would be, then it'd be a real cracking camera, really would. Anyway, up and onward. Macro lens. Again, this is a new purchase for me. I've only had it about a month. 60mm, 2.8. And it goes down to 1:1, and I think it is brilliant. Problem, it's totally electronic, obviously. It's a little battery hungry. It will chew your batteries a bit quicker than the standard lens or the telephoto lens. But saying that, I can put up with that with the pictures I can get with this. If I don't know if I put them up. I think they're about somewhere. I put some pictures up of, or go to my Flickr page. The macro with this, I took with this, and I'm totally blown away with it. On the Nikon system, I used to use the Sigma 105, and I thought that was a good lens, but this one outstrips it. I did have a 30mm macro lens, but you had to get so close with that. It was ridiculous. As I like doing macro in the field, should we say, live macro. I'm not one of these ones that does dead flies and things, saying that I have done one, but I like to do it in the field when they're live kicking about, and I've got a wasp whizzing around me at the moment. No, I think he's gone. So yeah, anyway, cracking lens. The flash that comes with the camera, I like that flash. Great, works well, points in all directions. I can even take a picture of flash of yourself when you're not careful. So yeah, lovely little flash that really is. I think we come to the end. Batteries, yeah, as I say, that can be battery hungry, that little lens. So I've got 5 batteries that I've got, and I think we've come to the end of what's in my bag. There we go. So yeah, quite a little bit stuffed into one little bag, enough for what I'd like to do. And as I say, it's all in one bag, and it's only a small bag. As I say, with the Nikon stuff, it was so heavy. The bag was, I think, twice the size of that. Virtually carrying nearly enough, the same amount of equipment, you know. The Olympus to me is a no-brainer. Go to the Olympus. Of course, there are other models out there you might like to go mirrorless on. So yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. If I haven't bored you, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Ta-ra for now.